So we have to find our own way. We try manually download and using a tool developed by other researchers, but it's not efficient because we want to download 100 APK or more automatically. We can't do it manually. Manually is too time consuming, so we use this tool. This tool uses a third-party API called this Google Crawler -0.3. I will show you the website here. This is the GitHub. This is the website repository for this third-party API, and you can see from here. It has the API itself. It has a configuration example.
Configuration file, right?
Yeah, it's a file.
Okay.
As an example, because when we use the API, the tool, we need to give it two pieces of information. First one is a list of application you want to download, and the second one is the configuration file, which includes your Google Play ID, your Google Play password, and also your Android device ID. Android device ID is used to trick the Google Play to make it believe you are downloading with your mobile device, but not from a PC. So,
But you have a default Android ID that you can reuse, is it? Like you have an email ID, Google Play account, which is like you created for this project,
yeah,
and you have given the username and the password of that particular Google ID.
yeah.
But for Android device ID, what do you use?
I just use one of my testing phones.
So it's an actual device.
Yeah, it's an actual device.
But actually, there'll be a check, isn't it? That the ID which you are entering in your configuration file should be entered in the Android device also, isn't it? If the ID is not entered in the Google account of the device, then the Android device ID will not work, right?
Yeah, you mean you have to use that particular device
Yeah.
to log in the Google account.
Yeah.
Then the Google Play will recognize.
So that's you made any experiments by not logging in and things like that?
Yeah, I tried.
But it doesn't work, right? Because I also had this experience. Like when I logged out of the account from the virtual device, the crawler did not work.
Yes, that's true.
So will it work for virtual devices if I create an Android emulator? Okay, if I create an Android emulator, there will be an ID for the emulator, and you can download apps from Google Play inside the emulator, right? So if I give the login in the emulator and use the Android ID of the emulator in this crawler, will that work? I mean, I'm asking a question like you gave actually a device ID, right? Which is a physical device. If it's a virtual device, will it work? Have you tried?
I haven't tried that yet.
Okay, so
But I did some research on the internet. They said in that case, it's not working using the emulator. You have to use
so what happens if he starts coding with your crawler and suddenly you log out of the the ID on your phone? So then his crawler will not work. It's remotely controlled by you, right?
no, it's not that I log off my account.
Okay.
Let me see how to.
Okay, we will use another device, no problem.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Okay.
The thing is once you connect your device with that account, there will also always be the connection there.
Oh, even if you log out also, it will still work.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. Okay, it's a kind of non-technical issue, right? So we will sort it out. Okay, so
In configuration, you can also change to your own account name and device ID.
yeah, that's right.
So these are the two things we required for our tool.
So the Google Play crawler.jar is an executable jar, or it contains the code also that you can view?
Sorry, you mean
The jar here,
yeah.
it's just an executable. Like you put it inside your folder and then you run your code. It'll work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will show you how it works.
Okay.
Okay. Here we put the jar file and here, and I will show you how we do in the command line. Because it's using Java, so if you're using Ubuntu or Unix, it's also working. You put Java and Google. You inject the name Google Play.
I think it's very small. Let me sit here. This way.
Jar. I think I need to add this because it's running a jar. It's not
Okay.
running Java.
Okay.
Okay. Then we can see. Here is some information provided by the developer.
Okay.
We see we can use some arguments. In some arguments like H for help will display the exactly same information here, and we have the F configuration.
Yeah,
that's where we put the configuration file.
File name.
And then the others actually can be included in the configuration file.
Okay.
So it's not.
So it's a redundancy. You can pass this as a command line argument also, or you
Yeah.
can specify that in the config file.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So let's move on to the.
Okay, and then this is what's I think is important is sub commands here. You can use this command to specify what you want to do with this API.
Okay.
For example, I can show you. I will just try to find the command here. Okay, we find the. Like just put something here, download, and it will go online and check whether this APK is available. Here it's not available because the item is not found.
Okay.
You can also use other commands like categories, and it will show all the categories available. You can view, you can download.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just,
It looks like a name value pair. What's the? Did you read about this one? Like, what is the first thing which is in uppercase and what's the second thing which is in lowercase? Any difference?
oh, the first one is
Thing that you
actual
can use
value.
in the code, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
value you can use in the code. The second
And actual human readable format of the same thing is what
yeah,
you see here.
the later one is what is shown on the
Okay.
Google Play.
Okay.
And there are other functions.
What else are there? What else is there? Like categories, download, and then?
And you can see here the checking list category search. Search is very important because we can search
Whether the application is present.
Yeah, like I can show you. I use search maps. Then it will connect to the internet, and here it will show all the search results. If you use your Android device and go to Google Play Store and search, you will have the same results actually.
Oh, is it? So you give a text called map. So does it bring all the APKs which has this character, the string map in it, or? Because Google Play Search will get you results
Yeah,
based on even the characters are not present. Whatever you use as a search query,
Yeah.
if that query is not even present, also if it falls under the category or if it is popular in that category, that app will be displayed. But that's okay. You're simply saying you can search it by using this command line argument. Okay.
yeah.
Fine. Okay.
What I want to say is this command line can give you the same results as you do it manually on your phone. It's in a text format.
So some metadata is also displayed, right? If you can see, like, it's a semicolon separated metadata, like the application type, size of the application, download count, or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's shown here like this.
Category, name of the APK.
Name of the, this is the name of the APK maps.
Okay.
And then the APK name. No, this is the name of the application shown.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then the APK names.
Yeah.
And come Google Android apps map. Then the
Developer.
yeah.
Okay.
Developer. Then the price, and then this one should be size. Then the download number of
counts. Yeah.
Yeah. It gives some information.
Okay.
Like this.
So what
this
else
is
apart
for
from search?
And others like reviews. You can
Okay,
also
yeah.
see the reviews.
So you can automatically crawl for the application reviews also. Like there'll be sometimes hundreds of reviews. So how does it work?
This one, okay. Try to copy.
Just
I'll try
copy
this.
the
I'll
Google
show
Maps
this.
and then try to. Because there is a paper which uses automatic crawling on reviews from School of Computer Engineering. They actually did not crawl the applications, but they used a crawler to find out all the reviews and then used text mining to identify whether the users feel positive about the application or something like that.
I think this one can also help.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we try review, and I think I need to copy the
Name of the APK.
the APK name. Okay, let's try this.
You're able to follow, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. Yes, these are the reviews we have. It gives a lot of reviews, so something like this.
Okay, so you can crawl the reviews also.
Yeah.
Like it's in what format? It's just text, right? It's not XML, right?
Yeah,
It's just a text with some, key and value, right? Okay, so do you have any idea on the number of reviews displayed? Not
Actually,
sure.
Not sure.
Okay.
Because from the map,
Okay.
Google Map will maybe have thousands of reviews.
Okay, so let's go to the other option. Like what else will this crawler? What else is available?
Okay.
We saw category
Reviews.
search. Permissions also is visible, straightforward, is it?
Permission. There are a few things I haven't figured out what does it do? The checking and the permission and register and use GCN. This 4.
Okay, these 4 you did not try.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever you tried are like the ones that you showed us already. Download you showed.
Download.
List you do not show. List.
List. I think should be used like this. Yeah. This one is it's not listing the application itself. It's listing some usable values that you can feed to the Google Play. Like
Usable values that you can.
I don't know how to describe that. It's like here you say apps top selling paid.
Okay.
That one you can use in the API to search like this kind.
You can search top selling paid apps by using the string.
Yes.
But where do you use the string?
It should be in the I think it should be in the categories.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you use this string, it will give you all apps across all categories which are top selling and which are free or which are paid or depending on that particular thing.
According to the
Statistics maintained by Google Play, it will give you the top selling paid apps, right?
according to the website, the guideline should be like this, but I haven't tried it yet.
Okay. Okay.
I only tried the list and have this value. And one more.
So why I am asking this is that you are actually giving a name list of applications, right?
Yeah.
And that is what is being searched by this crawler and downloaded, right?
Yes.
But in case if you avoid that and you don't give a list and rather use this list functionality, like this will list the names of the applications which are top selling and which are paid, and other top selling which are free, top grossing, and then new something like that. So if you don't give a list, can you bypass giving the list manually and replace the output of this command as the input to your search and download?
I think no. The download only recognizes the APK names.
But this will dump you the APK names, right?
Yeah, but we can use a code to get all the names.
Yeah.
By using this code.
Yeah.
Command.
Yeah.
And then we feed
That's
it
what
to
I'm
the-
asking.
Yeah, that I think should be workable.
Should be possible.
Yeah, possible.
Okay. So I think probably we can try this technique, because the same thing I also found in Ankit's code, like similar thing, top selling, free, these things and all. If that Python 3 code is not working, maybe you can tweak this and you can try to find the list of all the names of applications which are free and top selling, and then you can download them. You can experiment more on these lines for this application. How many now? How many is coming now? You don't have a command to find the line count, WC, something like that.
Find the what?
How many application names are returned when you hit?
Don't have.
Okay.
I haven't coded yet.
But it seems very, very few, right? Maybe around 50 or 100.
I think the API should provide a way to.
Increase the buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. This
Okay.
is all about the API itself.
So it seems like you can do everything from the command line, right? Why did you write a Java code for that? Could have been possible with a bat file, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, because the bat file is only for Windows, so the Java is
Or platform independent.
except for that.
Okay, but it's like not required. Like you can do everything by using this jar file itself. All the logic is contained inside the jar, and only the execution fashion is what is written in your Java file.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's why I'm quite ashamed to show you what I call the script.
Oh no, it
I can
doesn't.
do it because it's only one line.
So this one line.
Yeah, this is a batch code I use.
Oh, to download all the applications found in the nameless.txt file.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's actually it's quite straightforward. Here you use the if you use the download, you can put every APK names after it, separated by one space.
And then it will download everything.
So
It's pretty very powerful.
I can show you how it works. We have the name list here,
Okay.
and this is 100 APKs we're using in our experiment. And we have a kind of crawler. The configuration.
Can you stop here for a minute? Like email is what we already discussed, password and an ID. Okay, what about the security token? It seems irrelevant, but let me just understand what is that. Security token.
According to what I understand about this one is when you want to download something that is priced
Okay.
free, you need to use this security token. And
Okay.
also need to. It has something to do with this use GCM. Just now you see in the DOS command line.
Okay.
There's an option to configure.
Yeah, there was a use GCM option. So if you want to do something with respect to use GCM, then you probably will need this.
Yeah.
And what about the line 7 and 8?
Line 7 and 8. Oh, this is location of what region of the
search query depends on this, right?
Yeah, okay. Because some applications are not available in
certain countries. Yeah. Yes. So 10, 11, 12 commented already, but will it have any significance?
Yeah, the one is just for if you want to use a VPN something.
Okay.
That one you can configure that.
Okay. So precisely 2, 3, 4 is what matters.
Yeah, only this few. I think it's only these 3 lines.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay.
Essential for us.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the configuration file, and this is our
crawler. Can you go inside your? Did you write any Java code? Did you write anything?
Yeah.
Can you show
Java
that?
Code is actually using the same code, but it's
automating some command line argument or something, right? Yeah.
Actually, no.
Okay. So what do you do here?
Just because I'm using this DOS command line.
Okay.
So what I do here is to
you take the file input.
Yeah, it's like taking the output of the DOS and give it back to Java.
I'm not able to understand.
It's actually using Java to call a DOS command.
Yeah, that's okay. But the input to your bat file is the name list, right? Name list.
Yeah, it's the same input.
Yeah.
Same output.
Yeah, name list will contain all the names of the APKs, right?
Yes.
You will break it down line by line and call the crawler functionality once for every line, right?
Let's see.
That's no. Then how does it work? You give them in one stretch.
Yeah.
Because
the API itself supports
but there should be an upper limit, right? You cannot dump 10,000, 20,000 characters in along with one. It will cause some Stack Overflow problem. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I see.
You are calling a Java program and you are passing 10,000 arguments to that. The stack will not be JVM stack will not be able to handle that, if I'm not wrong, right? So probably you can break it down, break the file.
Yeah.
And for every 100 or every 200 names, you call the crawler once.
Okay.
And then you repeat it inside the loop as long as you have files in the txt file.
All right.
Do you get my logic?
Yeah, I see. Because if the string is too long
Yeah.
to fit to the crawler API, it might cause some problem.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. So you want to make the change to the code later before delivery?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. So anyway, these are 2 codes I used, and I can show you the downloading process.
Okay.
So that. It's very straightforward here, I think.
Okay.
It's downloading and downloaded, and you can see the downloaded APKs here.
Oh, okay. But I have a question. This will not work in Linux, right? This jar is it? Did you try it on Ubuntu?
No.
I tried when you gave me, but for some reason it was not working. I changed a bat file to a shell script, but then it was not working for some reason. But I did not have time on that day to figure it out, so I created a same thing in Windows and then.
Okay.
And then
I can take a look.
Yeah, maybe you can try it in your setup.
Okay. And I try to download everything here. Actually, you can see there already is item cannot be found.
Okay.
In our 100 APKs, only 60 are downloaded.
What about the remaining?
it cannot be found, and or some of them are priced. Like this, you can see the item you are attempting.
But
to
how did you
purchase.
come up with the list of 100, the 100 names that you already put in the name list?
Because you give me all the APK.
But I never give you anything which is priced, right? Because we already search only free apps, right?
Yeah, but the data set we use, the 100, is not all free, according to this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because you can see the item you attempting to purchase cannot be found. Oh, maybe it's not.
It's not
priced.
currently available in
It's
the
just
Google
not-
Play. Maybe it's
But
removed or something. Maybe it's upgraded. Maybe its API name changed or some other reason, but it doesn't say that.
Okay.
It is.
Because if it's simply not there, it will show item not found.
Okay. Okay. But I think on certain occasions, I found like I'm able to search the application APK from my Google Play browser window,
Okay.
and it is being shown, and I can download the same app using evoZ.
Okay.
But this one fails for that application.
This API is compatible with some device, right? Some Samsung device.
Yes, it's
Was it? But
it's
you know how
compatible with Samsung S3, Galaxy S3.
Oh.
So
Only those have it.
Oh. Then it's not generic. But what type of applications may not be compatible with S3 also? Do you have any idea?
like some apps made for the
Tablet.
tablet, yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe something require high performance, like games.
And also, the build of S3 was API version 15, I think. But now it's API 18 or 19 or something. Or maybe Lollipop is out, so it should be much higher, right? So the minimum API version, if it is less than 14, 15, then I think those apps might not be downloaded.
Yeah, it might be the case.
Is it possible to control that?
Yeah, we can change the device. In the GitHub, we show.
Yeah.
I think in that I saw.
Let's see. Yeah, here. You use the Galaxy S3 properties. So only Galaxy S3 compatible application will be retrieved.
Motivated users can add their device properties from here.
You want to take a look here?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
But I think we cannot do much things here, right? Like we have to. Okay, he will continue on this task, I think. So probably we can take a look at this one later.
I think because we only have the jar, so we don't have the source code of the
Okay.
API. So I think it might be difficult to adjust the device settings.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. So we can move on I think pretty much does it conclude your talk on crawler?
Yeah, it's
I think the configuration when you are giving a device ID.
yeah.
So does that match with this Samsung S3?
Are
No,
you using
no.
a physically Samsung S3? No, right?
No, I use the other phone. The thing is, that Android device ID has nothing to do with this crawler. It's the crawler is only using the property of the S3, but if you use other phones, it should be also okay. For the account setting, it should be okay.
Okay. But you also need certain applications for the experiments, right? What type of operation you are performing? You collect the applications by yourself, APK files. You download it yourself. What tool you use? Do you use EOZ or some other thing?
What do you mean by it?
No, in your first task, I think you used a few APKs, right? 5 or 6 APKs for reverse engineering, getting the Smalley code and things like that.
Give me the library.
Oh, you directly downloaded the library. You never used any APK so far, is it?
No.
Okay, maybe you can use this tool. It can help you to download APKs in the future when your task comes. So it will be available, then you can try it out. Just it's like you can put the name of APKs in the name.txt and double click the that file. I think it will do the job.
Okay, so while we are talking, there are already about 50 APKs downloaded. 47 already.
Oh, I see. Very good.
Okay, that is basically all about the problem.
Okay, can you go down for a minute? Go to the end of your folder.
Cool.
No. Yeah. Class conf jar and then your Java your bat. What is the rar file? It's not required, right?
It's not required.
Okay. Name list is the input. Okay, fine. Okay.
Alright. So this is for a crawler.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on to the
For
approach
this, I
to
think
what
you
you
need to brief them a little bit about
Okay.
what's going to happen in the next portion.
Okay. So what we do in the project is that we have the applications, and then we'll disassemble these applications, and we use a tool called APK tool to disassemble the APK to Smalley code. Smalley code is a reverse engineered.
I think you both are aware of Smalley code.
Okay. That's good. And then from the Smalley code, we use a technique you mentioned in the paper, in one of the paper, the technique to obtain the package name and interdependency of these packages. That's two very important data we need in our next step. And sorry, I'm a little bit nervous.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, fine. So let me try.